Kicking off the show, we had the WWE Tag Team Championships up for grabs, with the Usos defending against the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, in a great matchup, easily one of the best tag title matches we've got a long time in the WWE. Really enjoyed this contest. Money in the Bank, dating back to its inception in 2010, has always kicked off with a Money in the Bank ladder match. Usually the SmackDown briefcase, and I know we don't call it the Raw and SmackDown briefcases anymore, but the World Heavyweight Championship briefcase, I should say. But that being said, though, since there's only one Money in the Bank ladder match, and I know they had 2 ladder matches on this show, but they were the only marquee matches on this show, since usually we have 2 World Championship matches. But since that wasn't the case this year, and the World Championship was defended in the ladder match in the main event, we couldn't have the contract match kick off the show, because in the rest of the middle of the show would have been complete filler. And it would have been boring as hell, and I'll get to that in a minute, too. So it was smart for this match to kick off the show. I thought it was great, very entertaining action from start to finish. The Usos and the Wyatt family have always worked well together. There's no surprise there. So I really hope that, but I do hope that this is the end of the line for this feud. You've seen these guys face off against one another countless times since the start of the year, and that's not a complaint, seeing how they've had a lot of great matches, including this one. But I would like to see the Usos move on from here to fresher faces and defend against people that they haven't faced yet. Who that is, I don't know. Right now, we don't have any tag teams on the main roster. Not that many, seeing how the Usos have already knocked off Ryback. 3MB's gone. Los Matadores, and half of them is currently injured. So who there's left to defend against on the main roster, I don't know. But that being said, though, I would love to see the Usos take on the Ascension at some point. I think the Ascension is due for a main roster call-up. They've been down in NXT for 2 years. Technically, the current incarnation of the Ascension has only been on NXT for about a year, since Kenneth Cameron, who is now currently being called Bram in TNA, was fired from the WWE in late 2012, and then Victor, whatever his last name used to be, just now going as Victor, was brought in as the newest Ascension member, I think middle of last year in 2013. So it would be great to see the Ascension on the main roster. They have done everything there is to do on NXT. And the Usos versus those guys, and I know they've been trading tweets on Twitter in the last number of weeks, so I would love to see the Ascension on the main roster, feuding with the Usos over the WWE Tag Team titles. And just because the Ascension are NXT Tag Team Champions, I don't think that for a second that prevents them from going to the main roster, because as you can recall, Seth Rollins was the NXT Champion when he was called up. Big E, same thing. Who else? Paige, when she was the NXT Women's Champion, she was called up, so same thing. So I could definitely see the Ascension on the main roster, and they don't necessarily have to drop the NXT titles. Hopefully they do at some point. I mean, there's a lot of cool tag teams in NXT right now. We have not Los Matadors, the Vaudevillains with Aiden English and Mark Louise, or whatever his name is. I forgot what his tag, or Simon Gotch, I'm sorry. And those other guys, not the Real Americans, whatever the hell their name is. The guy that used to manage Sylvester LaForte and his tag team partner, Marcus Luis. We've got those guys now, and Ty Dillinger and Jason Jordan. There's a lot of good up-and-coming tag teams in NXT right now, and hopefully one of them can take the titles off the Ascension, so the Ascension can go to the main roster. So that'd be a good feud to do at some point. So I look forward to seeing that.